with great honor that I stand before you today on this special occasion to celebrate the grand opening of the Youth Mentorship Tutoring program founded by the extraordinary Dr. LYMT. Your presence here today speaks volume about your dedication to the course of education and community development, and we are deeply grateful that you are here. Dr. LYMT's journey is one marked by passion, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the betterment of our community. She has tirelessly worked to build Akukulu family into what it is today, a beacon of hope and empowerment for minority communities, youth, and parents alike. Welcome to the grand opening of Akukulu Family Live Youth Mentorship and Tutoring Program. Dear parents, thank God we are here after 2 years of hard work. This program, dear parents, students, family members, relatives, delegates, representatives from Kate Stewart office, and all the community members, we appreciate your presence today. Thank you all so much for joining us today, and your constant support, unwavering support, is bringing us here today. This is in-person tutoring and mentoring program. We've tried it before, virtually, but we want to see a much better result. So we decided to open a center for all African diaspora, for Ethiopians, Eritreans, African Americans. So it's all inclusive. This program is a dream come true for us, and it wouldn't have been possible without so many wonderful people's support. Foremost, I'm grateful to God, for He has done everything for us and will continue to do it for us in the future. I also want to extend my deepest thanks to my family for their unwavering support, to my husband, Dr. Isaac, my daughters, Bemnet, Radit, and Isaac Wasiman, Sidota as well, and my biggest support through a lot of challenges. Their encouragement and belief in us and me has been crucial in making Live Youth Mentorship and Tutoring a reality. So I'm very grateful to friends and families and the community members for their encouragement throughout this journey. Thanks to SBDC, SCORE, Montgomery County Black Collectives, and MBA Growth Partners. They are the ones who supported me. Thank you so much. The DC SBDC and the Maryland SBDC, they did a wonderful job. More than 7 months of training, day in and day out, webinars, in-person coaching, one-to-one. I'm telling you, it's amazing because business or community needs a whole lot of knowledge and skill. It's not something that I started with no foundation because it's not related with medical field. I'm in medical field, so I've learned a lot and I will continue to learn. Business mentors and guidance, it means a lot to me, especially Mark. I would like to mention that because your assignments, your projects, I have to continue working on them to this day. So you are really a backbone to this program. And thank you so much, Bola and Mark. Kim Jones, the Black Collectives leader. She's amazing. She's an angel. She supported this program, so I really appreciate her in this program. A special thanks goes to the Mariam Fraternal Beneficiary Association Executive Committee. They are the owners of this center. They gave me discount, they encouraged me, they followed up with all my progress, and this is really amazing. I have no reason not to bring this program with all this support. So thank you so much. To my amazing teammates and employees, Mulu Alem, Hewitt, my daughters, they are the assistant mentors and tutors. Buruk, the security and maintenance personnel, thank you so much. Let me say, Mulu Alem, Mulu Alam is the one who introduced me. She is a nursing informatics professional who has the deepest love in mentoring and tutoring. She was with us from the day we launched the program. She was calling me, giving good comments on social media when I post videos. She was always the first person when I opened a membership. She's the first one. On the same day, in few hours after I announced it, she registered. When we opened this mentorship and tutoring, she's number one. She registered. It means a lot to me, Mulie. Thank you so much. And you will be the backbone of this program. Mrs. Nkutaye was the maiden. Unfortunately, she's not with us today. And I'm so sorry, because this is also her dream. Her experience, her deepest knowledge, she guided me through meetings and connections and networks. And she told me, Alilta, do that. Don't do that. When you go there. So she was guiding me through everything. And I really appreciate it. Thank you, Nkuye. Despite the sleepless nights, long hours of meetings, endless paperwork, and bringing live youth mentorship and tutoring to Silver Spring has been worth every effort. It is time for our children to benefit from a bilingual mentorship and tutoring program that aims to help them become their best themselves. Thank you for all of us, for all of you in trusting us and bringing your kids to us to mentor them and tutor them. And trust me, we're not going to fail you. Thank you very much for being here. And now I would like to introduce one of the mentor's assistants, Bemnet Isaac, also my daughter. She will have something to say about the program. Thank you.
Thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you for the warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to this very special occasion. My name is Bemnet Isaac. I am a future tutor here at this program. I am both honored and thrilled to be here celebrating the launch of a remarkable new chapter in my mom's life. Today is not just about the opening of this program, but about recognizing and applauding my mom's dedication and vision for our youth. All her life, she has been a servant. From serving the church, to serving her patients, to serving her family, she is truly the embodiment of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. She has found her unique gift, and she has dedicated her life to helping others do the same. As many of you know, today's youth face untold and numerous distractions and pressures. They encounter challenges that not only demand academic achievement, but also a huge support system for their social and emotional well-being. Unfortunately, our community services often fall short when it comes to providing a cohesive and consistent support. This is where Life Youth Mentorship and Tutoring steps in. We are committing to addressing all of these needs wholly. On the tutoring side, our STEM and English assistants will enhance and supplement their day-to-day studies. On the mentorship side, our sessions will provide a safe space for students to discuss and tackle various social and emotional issues. For instance, we'll explore solutions to challenges like peer pressure and substance abuse, while also providing guidance on the health risks associated with these behaviors. Our mentors will be there to guide students through these critical conversations, providing support and practical advice. Moreover, our program delves into professional career planning and the development of that. By discussing and elaborating on potential career paths, we help students understand the steps that are needed to achieve their goals. Workforce development is a key focus in our program, and we are proud to collaborate with government agencies and private sectors to ensure that our youth are well prepared for the future job market. In conclusion, Life Youth Mentorship and Tutoring is not just a program, it's an investment into our community. By fostering the growth and the well-being of our children, we're not only ensuring their success, but our future success as well. And we are contributing to the prosperity of our communities and our families. The economic and social returns on this investment will be benefiting generations to come. And I would also like to take this opportunity to call upon our esteemed delegates, Delegate Lorek Charcuterin, Delegate David Moon, and Council Vice President Kate Stewart to support and fund Life Youth Mentorship Program. Your backing will be instrumental in benefiting the children and the next generation of this community. So thank you for your attention and your continued support for our citizens. Let's work together to make this vision a reality and provide our youth with the support and the opportunities that they wholly deserve. Thank you. Thank you, my daughter. I'm very proud of you. This is the future of you and the community kids. So I rely on you. We rely on you to deliver this dream into reality. Next, I would like to invite Delegate Lori Charcuterin. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Oh, good evening, everyone. It is such an extraordinary honor to be invited to speak at this incredible event. What a beautiful celebration. Let's have another round of applause for Dr. Leflat and for the incredible team. I'm sorry that I didn't catch the names, but I think as you were speaking and going through all of the people who make this a reality and make this kind of a thing possible, we're reminded again how crucial community is, how crucial relationships are, and that really is, I think, the core of what this is all about. There's a couple of things that I want to highlight, and then I want to present a couple of citations along with my colleague, Delegate David Moon. And the first thing that I want to highlight is how proud I am to represent District 20, and in particular Silver Spring, because Silver Spring, in case you didn't hear, in case we haven't said it enough, was just recently acknowledged by Forbes magazine as the #1 place to raise a family in the entire United States. And the reason that we have this kind of recognition, some of it is government and what we do and work we do and how hard we work, but really it's about the people. And it's about the fact that in Silver Spring, we have people like Dr. Alilta, people like all of the mentors who are here, people like the MBA program, people like Tababu, people like all of the folks in this room who are committed to their community, who are committed to each other, who are committed to what it means to live in community. And when we have people like this in our community, we build the kinds of programs that make this the best place in the country to raise a family. But that's not all of it. It's not a coincidence in my mind that Silver Spring is also one of the most diverse places in the United States. I think it's the 3rd most diverse city in the United States. And I don't think it's a coincidence at all that a community that is diverse, that has people from all over the world, that embraces and celebrates that diversity and builds on that diversity, is in fact the best place to raise families. Because what we know is that when we build and celebrate relationships and community and diversity, and we do that across all kinds of barriers that the rest of the world might divide themselves on, we build the most extraordinary place in the world. And so this here today is a beautiful celebration of the opening of this mentorship program. And it is one of many examples of why it is that this is the best place in, I'm going to say the world, to raise a family. There's 2 other things that I just want to highlight. And one of them is, if you've heard me speak before, I talk a lot about, I celebrate a lot the importance of community and relationships. One of the really interesting findings in my mind of recent research about relationships is, I think we know and intuitively we understand that we need our people, right? We need relationships and we need community. And we know that that is true in a emotional health and mental health. But what's so interesting to me is that the recent research actually shows that relationships and community is crucial for our physical health. That in fact, isolation, not being connected to other people, is as bad for our physical health as smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, right? Like, think about that for a second. Having people in our lives makes us physically healthier and makes us live longer. So when you talk about this shift from virtual, like one of the challenges, and we had challenges in this country about isolation and loneliness long before COVID, but COVID exacerbated that, and it exacerbated that for everybody, but in particular for young people. And so your point about we're moving from having virtual, which, you know, if that's the best we can do to protect our health in the pandemic, that's what we got to do. But moving from that to being in person, to really having that connection, human to human, is so crucial for our emotional health, our spiritual health, our mental health, but also, as it turns out, for our physical health. And so I just get thrilled as you describe the kind of incredible work that is going to happen here, this person-to-person connection, and in particular for young people, in particular at a time when our young people's mental health is worse than it's ever been since mental health in young people has been measured. And so I can't express how grateful I am that this is here for our young people, that this is here for our community, and just to acknowledge that when we celebrate and acknowledge that relationships matter, it's not only the young people receiving the mentorship and tutoring who will benefit, but it's the mentors themselves, it's the families, and it's all of us who get to be part of it. So I'm so excited to celebrate that, so excited to be here with you. And what I want to do is, Dr. Lilta, if you'd like to come up, and if you want the rest of your team to come up, David and I are going to present these citations. Whoever you want in the photo, you're welcome to come up. We could bring everyone up, just so we can acknowledge. The first one is for the Akakula family altogether, and then the next one is for Dr. Lilta specifically. So we have two of these citations here. You want to hold that one? And so I'll just, while you're coming up, I'll read these. The first is the Maryland General Assembly official citation, be it hereby known to all that sincerest congratulations are offered to the Akakula family in recognition of the grand opening of the Life, Youth Mentorship and Tutoring Center, which will play a great role in providing culturally sensitive mentorship and tutoring to our youth. And the second one, and I know we spelled your name wrong and we're going to fix it and get you a correct one, says, be it hereby known to all that sincerest congratulations are offered to Dr. Lilta Demisi in recognition of her hard work, dedication, and inspiring community service. So you hold that. Why don't you hold these? I'll put this down. Get our photo. Yes. David, did you want to say any more?
Oh, sure. All right, so Lane's coming back to go into it, but I'll be very brief, so since you're up here, thank you again. So look, what we're seeing here is what we call good news for Silver Spring. And I want to say it this way because someone actually went and created a Facebook group called Good News Silver Spring because so much of what people were focusing on was bad news. And I think we all know what the bad news has been in recent years, so I'm really glad that Laura highlighted #1 in the nation. But what we're seeing here today is the kind of good news that unfortunately probably isn't going to be on the front page of the Washington Post. And on my way over here today, in fact, the local press, the coverage about Maryland and Montgomery County this week is about 12-year-olds who are stealing cars from the auto dealerships in the area. And this is the news about our community, it's the news about the young people in our community, but I'm here to stand next to you as you get these citations because this is the good news, this is the other story, it's a story that's not being told, and it's a story about how we actually create a different future, a different path different news story for young people in this area. And I'm really heartened to hear about how this came together, because it tells you it's not easy. It happens from people working over years, getting help one by one from other people who are willing to put themselves out there without being on the front page of the Washington Post and doing this work because it's important. So thank you.
Go back right. Here you go. Yeah.